What's up, children of the sun? This is your metaphysical advisor, Montre Bible, and I will be doing a reading for Leo for the month of July 2019. Stay tuned. What's up, Leos? Congratulations, you guys had the most views, so once again I am doing your video first, so congratulations. And it's great because the month of July is your birthday month as well, or for some of you early Leos, you'll be going into your birthday month, so that's a good little birthday present for you guys. I hope you had a great solstice and energizing solstice for you. There's a lot of energy going on for the month of July. It is a universal 1 month. Finally, we have completed a cycle. Now it's time to start something new, to begin something new. Use that energy to be the leader that you are. Be independent, the independent Leo that you are, and be that one that's going to take that first move to do something. If there's something that you really want to do, you want to do it on this month, and of course you will, because it is birthday season as we move out of Cancer and then move into the Leo season. So let's talk about what some of the aspects that are going on. Mars moves into your sign, into your first house on July the 1st. So we start out the month with boom! Leo, you're going to feel that energy as Mars moves into your first house. You're going to be feeling a little bit more aggressive about your opinions and who you are, more confident. Then you have a new moon in your 12th house. Now the 12th house is your subconscious. It's the things that you don't talk about. It's the things that you might be feeling inside. So like I said, once again, those dreams might come into play. Very strong energy, and that's going to be happening on the next day, on July 2nd. On July 3rd, Venus moves into your 12th house as well. So any kind of issues that you may be having subconsciously, and when I say subconsciously, it's just those things that you don't typically talk about, but you know you're feeling them, okay? So Leo, you might be dealing with some issues that you're not quite putting, that you're trying to bury underneath you, but there's the month of July will be a time that you get to start over, that you get to renew yourself, not only physically, but also subconsciously, inside, in your spirit self, okay? But take that time. As Venus moves into that area, there's going to be the opportunity to clear out that subconscious, all that subconscious clutter that may be going on in your mind. So a good way to do that is just to clean up your outside space. Clean up your house, your room, or wherever you live. That might be a good way of kind of dealing, or meditating. Meditating, if you've never meditated before, it's a great time to meditate and get down to the nitty-gritty of who you are. On July 9th, Mercury moves into Leo, into your first house. Mercury's already been in Leo. The big aspect is that Mercury is going retrograde in Leo. Excuse me. Mercury retrograde, yes, is a very crazy time. You don't want to sign contracts. Don't make any commitments to anything. Second guess everything that's being presented to you, okay, Leo? Because it's happening in your first house, this is going to happen mostly with how you identify yourself. More people, out of all the people that may be having issues during a Mercury retrograde, it'll probably be you. So, because it's happening in Leo. So at this time, just be careful on how you communicate. You don't want to get misunderstood. And it just might be that you're just thinking about some old stuff. You're thinking about how this past time has gone. And that's a good time to do it because your birthday is coming up. So Leo, you might be kind of thinking about, man, what am I doing with my life? Who am I? And who am I going to be after my birthday? Okay, so take that time to do that. It's a time where you kind of slow down, you're thinking a little bit, and just kind of reminisce. So that energy is going to pull you that way. On July 14th, you have a full moon in your 6th house in Capricorn. The full moon in Capricorn in your 6th house, I really see that if you've been trying to get a job, and something's going to happen with that. You're going to finally see some product of that. Also, with the full moon, there may be something related to your job or your health that may come into play. But mostly, I see Capricorn rules bones and also teeth, structures like that. So, if there's some health issue regarding your bones, or you need to go to the dentist or something of that nature, you may want to deal with that. during the middle of the month, July 14th, because it is a full moon. It's in Capricorn. It's in the 6th house. 6th house is about health. Anything that's health related, you might want to deal with. So if you start feeling some issues in those areas, deal with it immediately. Okay. July 19th, Mercury goes retrograde into your 12th house, into Cancer. Once again, the 12th house, dealing with the subconscious thoughts, the things that we don't talk about. Mercury's going retrograde. So Venus is in that area trying to ease your mind, trying to make you feel comfortable. Mercury's going retrograde in the 12th house to send you a message. There might be a message that something you know, something that you're aware of, but you need to be reminded of, and it's going to probably happen when you're least expected, when you're in your dreams. So you need to really pay attention to those dreams and see what message Mercury is trying to tell you on July 19th. July 23rd, the sun enters Leo, so happy birthday. You're going to really feel empowered. After all this renewal time, all this reflection time with Mercury in these areas of your life, now it's time to celebrate your birthday and have a good old time, Leo. So happy birthday. On July 28th, Venus joins you in Leo. Venus goes into Leo, and Venus is going to, everybody's going to be attracted to you, Leo. You're going to be really beautiful. If you want to do that makeover, go ahead and get it done for your birthday, July 28th, as Venus moves into that house. And then Mercury goes direct finally on July 30th in your 12th house. So yeah, deal with the things that you're not talking about. Take that time for yourself. Take that time to reminisce and figure out what you're going to do for the next month, how you plan on taking over the world, Leo, and enjoy your birthday season. Let's look at the tarot cards and see what the tarot has to say. This animal oracle reading first to kind of see what's the overall energy of what's going on with you guys. Like I said, you guys have a lot of subconscious energy going on in the 12th house and a lot of energy in your first house, of course. Everything is about you, which is great. Go ahead and take that time to be selfish. But it is your birthday. You only get, once a year, but I guess for Leo, it's usually all year long. But let's see what the animal oracles, what's the advice and the overall energy for Leo for the month of July 2019. Just overall energy. Whoops. That's a lot of cards. That might be too many. I might give you a little extra anyways because it is your birthday month, so who knows. Let's see. Whoops. I am Butterfingers today. I might just let it happen though. Let's see. So you get the dolphin spirit right out, okay? The dolphin spirit is this and that are also true. So the dolphin is a mammal. It also swims in the sea. You may be having two truths that you may have to be dealing with, okay, during this time in this season. There may be two things that are true in your life, and you may be thinking, well, if this is true, then this must not be true. If this person is right, then this person isn't right. If there's two sides to every coin, and so when this card pops up, there's two things that you have to deal with, and this has got the 20, the number 2. There's two things that you're dealing with in your life right now, and they're both equally great for you, and it may be a decision you may have to make, but let's get some clarity on this, okay? All right, Creator Spirit, please give me some insight into Leo for the month of July. What does the tarot have to say for Leo for the month of July? Let's go ahead and get these cards. Leo for the month of July. Ooh. Man, my hands are shaky. I feel like this, oh, got one card. Oh, we got the Knight of Wands, and that's kind of you, Leo, but it's upside down, it's reversed. The Knight of Wands reversed means like some energy is off. You don't feel very strong right now. You don't feel yourself. There's something going on that's kind of taking your power away, or taking your sense of adventure away, some energy away. There's definitely a decision that you're trying to make, Leo. I see the Two of Swords right here. Two of Swords means that there's a decision that you need to be made. And final card right here. And there's an imbalance. You have the Six of Pentacles. There's either somebody giving to you, or there's an imbalance that's not quite there that needs to be done. Okay, so we have, oh wow, this is the Four of Wands reversed. This is having to do with the relationship that you're currently in. It could be that there's a relationship or something that you want that's not quite happening like you thought it would. I feel like it's taking your energy away. I feel like there's like, because the King of Wands is definitely your sign. It's like it's a fire energy. And it could be that you're not making the money that you want, or you're dealing with somebody. It's definitely a relationship. With this, with the this and that are true, you might be dealing with the choice of two different people. The choice of two different people, and it might be causing you to end a relationship or end a current marriage situation, or you decided to end something because it wasn't working for you, Leo. So that was at the bottom of the deck. Let's get some clarity. I'm gonna give y'all some extra because it's your birthday. But something is out of balance with this Six of Pentacles. Something is out of balance. A little bit of somebody's taking too much. Somebody took too much out of you. It could have been a financial situation, and you feel betrayed. There's still hope. There's still hope in this landed right here. The Star card says if you end this relationship, there's still hope. Either hope for the relationship or hope that there's something else coming for you. And that's the major thing right there. Give me, Spirit, give me clarity on the Two of Swords. Two of Swords. Oh, the Magician. The Magician card reversed. These are some major arcana cards. The Magician reverse means that you, Leo, I don't feel like you're really using all your power, and you need to. And this is why everything is kind of going. Mercury's going retrograde in your 12th house. You need to use your power. It's almost like you feel powerless right now. You don't feel like you have the energy, like something's taking your power away, your power to decide, but you need to make a decision. What's taking away Leo's power? Let's get the clarity on the King of Wands reversed. It could be that you fell in love, you're trying to, maybe somebody younger. You got a lot of cards here, dude. And or is somebody else interested in you that fell in love with you. You fell in love with something or somebody, and right now you kind of feel powerless, and you haven't made a decision on it yet. And it could be that you have to make a decision if you want it to happen, or that somebody else has got the power. They're doing. They have all this power, and you don't know what to do about it. Give me clarity on the Six of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, oh my gosh. What I'm seeing here, Leo, man. Y'all have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You've been feeling really powerless in a situation. I'm sorry, did you guys see that? You've been really feeling very powerless in a situation, and it has to do with the relationship that could be falling apart. I think you have a choice of two people, and your relationship, there's still hope for that relationship, and this is why you've been holding on to this relationship, is that you feel slightly optimistic that this relationship could work out, but you feel powerless because that something about it is out of balance. Maybe a financial situation. You might be in a relationship because of a financial situation, but so far you haven't been feeling yourself, Leo. You haven't been feeling you truly yourself, but you're about to come out of this situation, because near the end of the month, as the sun moves into your sign, I really feel like this feeling of lack, this feeling of not having everything, of constantly just like not being there, not feeling yourself, not feeling like the king that you are, is about to go away. But you have to really make a decision. And right now it looks like you're just kind of waiting on others to make the decision. You're not really trying to make it happen. You're optimistic that things are going to work out, but you need to make a decision. But the choices that you have, both of them are good. So I think if you're choosing between two different people, if you have a relationship that's falling apart, if you decide to stay in a relationship and work it out, it'll work out. But if you decide to move on, there's still some good things that can happen. And this is what I'm getting from you for this reading so far, is that there's still things that you can either build and start anew, or you can try to establish that which was old. because this and that are true. And this is what the dolphin spirit is telling me, is that either way you go, it's your birthday month, and I think the universe is going to give you a birthday present regardless. So, but one is making you feel powerless, and you feel powerless in the situation, but you're going to get your energy back. I think you need to meditate on, I think the best thing to do during this birthday month for July is to meditate on, how do I get my power back? Where did I lose my power? And how can I get it back? Where do I need to make the decision? On what things do I need to make decisions on? And I think that would be the best thing for you to just meditate on for the month of July. And then once you know and you're sure and you're certain of the right decision, go for it and do it, okay? All right, guys, that's your reading. If this resonates with you, be sure to give me a like, thumbs up, subscribe to my videos, make your reality happen, Leo, because if you don't do it, then who will? Talk to you guys later. Peace out.